that was my way of staying thin. But again, I did not realize how big a mistake it was.
The only thing that I did not like was Alright, what's up you guys, you're watching Zealocity, and in today's video, I'm going to be reviewing Nia Sharma's What I Eat in a Day. This video has been posted 4 years ago, but I'm sure ऐसे काफी लोग हैं जो अभी भी this video को देखते हैं and people are taking advice from this video. So, as your friendly neighborhood nutritionist, I would love to keep you away from the myths and keep you informed about the right nutrition information. So let's not waste time and get into the review for today.
Yeah, well, when I wake up, I start my day with a black coffee because that helps me cleanse my stomach.
So when she wakes up, she has black coffee and that helps her cleanse her stomach. Cleanse your stomach. She's talking about poop, man. Coffee, you get that kick. It's called a laxative effect. I've actually spoken about this in different videos that you should not have coffee first thing in the morning. Your body should actually be able to generate energy, produce energy on its own. You relying on coffee or tea first thing in the morning is like you're relying on something else for the energy production, right? So the caffeine or the tannins from tea are going to help you to boost that energy production. Why rely on that when your natural body system can actually do that? So if you actually rely on caffeine first thing in the morning to give you that energy boost, you're actually telling your body that your natural energy production system can rest. And then once that caffeine starts fading away, the effect of caffeine starts fading away, your natural energy system still takes time to get back to the energy production, right? So it's something like आप बाहर से ले रहे हो तो मैं अंदर से energy क्यों बनाऊं ज़्यादा. And the best way to boost your energy first thing in the morning is 1. You can take a cold shower. That really helps a lot. 2. You can sit in the sunlight for 10-15 minutes. अगर आप बैठ सकते हो, that would be great. Or you could do a workout, or you could do some cardio in the morning. That would really help. In your workout, you can even do yoga. You can play a game, badminton, tennis, cricket, whatever you like to play. Or even do a 10-15 minute jog or 30-minute jog in the morning, and that would still help you kickstart your energy production.
So for breakfast, I myself make this omelette of 2 eggs with all the veggies inside. So it looks like, it tastes also like an uttapam, it becomes like big with maybe dal or anything to go with. And then
so for breakfast, she has 2 whole eggs. Along with that, she has veggies and some side curry to go with, something like dal or something. That sounds pretty good. You're starting your day with eggs. Nothing better than that. Eggs are not just high in protein, because I always talk about the goddamn protein. It's not just the goddamn protein. You know what? Eggs have a lot of iron, vitamin B12, B complex vitamins, and potassium and whatnot. So whole eggs are an ideal choice to have first thing in the morning. For your breakfast, it's the perfect thing to have. If you do not consume eggs, then you can just simply replace that with any other protein source like paneer or cheese, or even a protein shake, which I just started having because it's my first meal and I did not eat anything. A quick snack. So a quick snack could also be a protein shake and some fruits in the morning. That would be a great thing to have first thing in the morning. But eggs, if you consume it, then please, that would be one of the best meals to have.
I eat 1 chapati with sabzis and all that. So because I do not endorse or I do not eat junk, so yeah, I stick to my very rigid diet of eating home food. Yeah.
So her lunch is roti sabji, which definitely nothing unhealthy about it. It's absolutely healthy, but you know what? The goddamn protein is missing. The goddamn protein was there in the first meal, but in the second meal, lunch, she hasn't emphasized much if she adds any protein to the lunch. Well, if you don't, then you know what? You're missing out on the opportunity to actually make sure that your body focuses on a lot of functions due to protein, right? I'm not sure if she is using the right oil or the quantity of the oil, but still for you, I would like you to use ghee, olive oil, something like this, which is, or any unrefined cold pressed oils. I've actually spoken about this in this video. Please make sure you check it out for more insight for you.
Well, I try that my last meal is around 7 or 8 because you have enough time to digest and then go to sleep. But then sometimes when I go out with my friends, my last meal goes on to be at 11. Yeah, so.
Okay, so her last meal is usually 7 p.m. but sometimes when she's out, it's 11. Now, you know what? This is one thing that I was just discussing with my family members a few days ago. In the nutrition industry, हमने ना एक कुछ set rules बना दिए. We've decided particular rules. You should not eat after 7 p.m. You should not have carbs at night. You should not consume egg yolks. You should not consume cheese at all. Cheese is completely unhealthy. And even if you include a slight bit of cheese, or even if you deviate from these so-called rules, even if you deviate from these rules slightly, you feel guilty. And you know what? That guilt demotivates you and that puts you off track completely. And this is what happens with a lot of my clients. ऐसा होता है ना, हम कई बार एक रूल बना लेते हैं अपने लिए, एंड इफ यू डोंट अबाइड बाय दैट, देन यू नो व्हाट, इट्स द एंड ऑफ द वर्ल्ड. यू आर सेटिंग yourself up for failure. You failed completely. Not even setting up, you have completely failed, and it's like your every effort that you've done from the morning to evening, if you have dinner a little later, you're gone. That your day is gone. You've made terrible progress that day. This is not how it works, okay? So there is no rule in nutrition except one: do what works for you. Nobody can actually decide your personalized nutrition plan in just a YouTube video or in just one Instagram post. No influencer, no celebrity dietitian can tell you what exactly you should be doing without actually consulting you, right? So don't stick to these set rules that you should not have dinner after 7 p.m. Hey, if you have a night shift, then what the hell are you going to do? Everyone has a different lifestyle. Everyone lives a different kind of a routine. So we cannot stick to just one kind of a plan for everyone. So even if you have your dinner a little later, just make sure that your meal is at least 2 hours away from your bedtime. Like let's say if you have your dinner by 10, you can go to bed by 11:30 or 12, something like that. Okay?
I like rajma chawal, but I don't remember the last time I ate it, because again, I like dal because that keeps me like normal.
Okay, so if you like rajma chawal, then rajma chawal should be in your diet plan, unless you have a specific allergy or a digestion issue with rajma. But if you like it, it should be on a nutrition plan, and that's exactly what we coach our clients to do. If you like your foods, it should be in your plan as long as it suits your body. Like let's say if rajma doesn't suit you, or if you like chole, and if that doesn't suit you, then well, you can't do anything else but to remove it, right? But if you can have it without having any bloating or without having any digestion issues, then you should absolutely consume that in your nutrition plan.
Since I have my shoot in the day, so there is no other option. I go to gym at 7 a.m. and I think that's the best time.
Okay, again, so this is not technically the best time. Yes, it would be a best time for you. If you wish to work out in the morning and if you feel like you don't get time in the later part of the day, then you could definitely work out in the morning, because that's when you feel like there are no excuses, right? So पहले workout खत्म कर दो दिन में, and then आगे जाके कुछ भी हो जाए, काम आ गया, दोस्त आ गए घर पे, you made a sudden plan with your friends, there's no excuse, right? You finished your workout in the day, in the morning. Now in the evening, even if you have a sudden plan or a sudden work that comes up, well, you finished your workout, so no excuse, right?
Workout meal. Okay, I have this carrot and beetroot juice right after my gym, because there's this canteen, so I always love to have that. So meal, I don't know, I eat anything when I go home.
Okay, so carrot beetroot juice that she consumes post-workout, that would ideally be a good pre-workout, not a post-workout, because beetroot helps with nitric oxide production. Okay, so that what that means is कि आपकी बॉडी में ज़्यादा ब्लड फ्लो होता है, सो यू फील लाइक यू हैव मोर एनर्जी इन द जिम एंड यू कैन एक्चुअली perform better in the gym. So that's how it would ideally be a better pre-workout than a post-workout. But hey, you can absolutely consume it as a pre-workout, as a post-workout, in the morning, in the evening, whenever you wish to consume.
Okay, I'll tell you this very silly thing about me. When there's an event and I have to perform or something, so I stop eating just a few hours before. So I'm always on dry fruit, so that I don't get a bloat, and I'm very finicky about that. So just to stay thin and slim, I go on this dry fruit diet that you sort of call. So yeah.
Okay, so when she has a shoot coming up, she doesn't consume anything else and she consumes dry fruits. And well, although dry fruits are definitely not unhealthy, they contain healthy fats, protein, they contain enough fiber, so it's definitely good to consume. But absolutely, like when you have a shoot coming up, you definitely have to make sure that there are less of the carbohydrates, as less as you can consume, because obviously when you consume carbs, even rice for that matter can give you a little bit of bloating. So roti, chawal, all of these stuff give you a little bit of bloat because the name is carbohydrate, right? So with every gram of carbohydrate, you hold about 3 to 4 grams of water in your body. So with that water retention, you might look a bit bloated, and that's exactly why people go off carbs before a photo shoot or before a bodybuilding competition. So yeah, definitely that makes sense.
Okay, I'll tell you what, I don't understand what the cheat day is, because I do not eat junk, right? So I don't hog on to foods like burgers and pizzas, like how people have their fetish, and I don't drink colas, so mujhe nahi pata, I don't know how do I cheat. So I end up eating more sometimes, but that'll be my food.
Okay, so she doesn't consume burgers and fries and cola and all these things. So definitely she's a sorted person, man. Like the main sources of these high calorie foods which actually make you gain weight are usually these fast foods and ultra processed foods, which have a lot of sodium, lot of carbohydrates, lot of fat, which makes it hyper palatable, जिसका मतलब होता है कि आप stop नहीं कर सकते एक small portion पे. That's exactly what hyper palatability means. A pizza or a burger is just so tasty, so goddamn tasty and appetizing that you can't stop at a small portion, and that's the problem with ultra processed and high carb, high fat and high sugar foods. Okay, so her cheat meal is usually just regular foods which she overeats sometimes, and that absolutely is fine, man. Like, I think she works out well. I think she has a busy schedule where she is fairly physically active, so consuming a little bit of calories here and there extra is definitely not going to make her fat and unhealthy, right? So
I have started working out like religiously. Okay, I've become this very religious girl who can leave her shoot once but not gym, because again, you know, I'm really, so it's gotten me addicted, and it's CrossFit. It's not even gym, it's functional that I'm doing.
I actually find it really commendable that you can stick to the routine and you enjoy the process rather than just ki are yaar gym jana hi hai, are yaar, you feel like this, right? So your mindset should be, okay, I'm going to go to the gym. Yes, I really enjoy going to the gym. I really enjoy doing CrossFit. I really enjoy doing badminton or whatever you play, right? So whatever sport or whatever workout you engage in, you should do it wholeheartedly, not just like, jana hoga. Except it's a leg day. Come on, like, who am I kidding?
मुझे अपने घर जाना है मुझे घर जाना है.
I would love to eat Hakka noodles. You know, this Chinese is my favorite, but because of, again, various reasons of this and skin problems and issues, I had to abandon it. So I would love to eat a lot of Hakka noodles one day, you know, just go crazy with it.
Her statement actually reminded me of a very good point, that when you actually restrict a particular food, like let's say you go on a diet and you cannot consume rice, or you cannot have chai or something like that, right? Or you can't have cheese. Then you know what, when you restrict yourself, then you feel like binging on it so much more. जितना आप उस चीज़ से दूर भागते हो उतना वो चीज़ आपको पास खींचती है. It's something like that kind of an effect. Okay, so जितना आप अपने डाइट पे जाने के बाद, if you think that I can't have this food, I can't have that food, you might end up binging on that particular food sometime down the line, and that would be even more unhealthy than consuming it once in a while like that, right? So the whole point of a sustainable and a flexible nutrition plan is that you can consume your favorite foods in moderation and still stick to it in the long run and not overdo any foods, right? So that's the whole point of sustainable nutrition, which I always emphasize on.
So I used to starve a lot, so that was my way of staying thin. But again, I did not realize how big a mistake it was. It was affecting my health, it was affecting my skin and my hair. So the craziest diet that I've gone on is just, I used to starve.
She has done starvation kind of a diet before. I think it's basically where she's gone off food completely, or just done like soups and salads kind of a diet. We have all done that, right? So I'm glad that the nutrition industry is evolving, and now we know a lot of tools and techniques how we can actually stick to a sustainable nutrition plan and still include our foods and enjoy our plan rather than going on a very boring starvation kind of a diet plan. Alright, so that's the end of the video. In summary, the only thing that I did not like was she hasn't talked much about protein and healthy fats and all of that stuff. She's definitely done her home food, I don't eat junk kind of a thing, and she's consistent with the gym and CrossFit, whatever she does. So she's definitely making the most of her routine and she's definitely sticking to it, but still there are definitely things that could be better, not just in terms of appearance of how you look, but also rather on how you feel and how you perform in your daily life. That should be the goal for everyone, even if you're performing at your 80%, and if there is room even for 10-20% for you to improve, then you should be looking out for that. Apart from that, I think she's a sorted person. Right, so that's it for the end of the video, and if you like this video, then you know what to do. Hit the like button, share this video with your friends, family members, and in your WhatsApp groups. I would be very grateful if you can share this video with as many people as you can. थोड़ा सा प्यार दिखाओ मेरे लिए भी, and I would love it. Really be grateful for it. Do not forget to subscribe to my channel if you have not already, and hit the bell icon if you want to get notified whenever I post new videos. And this is my Instagram. You can head over to my Instagram or write an email to me, which is in the description below. If you want to join my transformation programs, or if you want a personal video consultation with me, I would love to help you for your nutrition and health goals. Thank you so much for watching this video. Stay tuned for more interesting updates coming soon on my channel. I would love to make more interesting and helpful content for you. So stay tuned, and I will see you in the next video.